Well, it's nice to meet everybody. This is a perfect welcome for me because this is my first time doing it this way with so many of you guys. So I'm
Welcome,
excited
Catherine.
and
Welcome.
Welcome on in. The water's fine.
We'll take it easy on you.
thanks. We'll dive on in. Well, I'm Catherine with the Rom-Com Love Podcast, and I've had the chance to meet Pascale and Kavan in KC. And so excited to meet the rest of you guys virtually.
Nice to meet you.
Your podcast, the name is perfect. You got the best one.
You.
Yes.
On a really quick note, I started it as a rom-com trivia, and then I started doing questions from all of our Hallmark stars, and then it kind of like I started asking stars to come, and my favorite thing is they were like, I don't know my movies. Everything changes, including the title.
All the names changed. Yes.
Everything blurs together. Look, I can only speak for myself. I'm not hired for my intelligence.
Yeah, we know.
Oh,
I like to say we learn together because I learn things all the time that way. So
Yeah, he's humble. That's why he's a Hallmark hunk. Hello. Yes.
well, I will start with a random icebreaker then on the rom-com front. What is everybody's favorite rom-com and or movie you could watch over and over again?
Oh,
You know what? One I love is Notting Hill. I love Notting Hill. I've seen it many, many times. Julia Roberts, all the way.
that was a good one.
Sleepless in Seattle. Oh, Meg Ryan.
Great,
That
great
was a
movie.
good one too.
If I had to pick one, it would be The Princess Bride. If I
That
had to
was
watch
a
a movie on a
good one.
desert
100%.
island, I would
That was
watch
a
The
good
Princess
one.
Bride again and again and again.
I'm going to piggyback on that.
Classic.
I'm gonna say one that's gonna be super embarrassing, but it's kind of true. I watch Under the Tuscan Sun a lot.
Oh,
Great
yeah.
book too.
Was
Yeah.
it? Okay, good. I
Yeah.
just like the idea of going to Italy and buying a
Yeah.
villa. That's really appealing to
And
me.
it makes you hungry a little, like the way she whips up
Yes.
those dinners and like just
Yeah.
And it was so
so
romantic.
It's
Hello.
very
yeah, she's
romantic.
great.
Yeah.
She's great actress. That was
Yeah.
great and beautiful, beautiful
Oh my God.
locations.
Yeah, so awesome.
So
Good
I'm
call.
going to
Good call.
say, do not be embarrassed about that and look at all these rom-coms that we can bring to Hallmark.
Yeah.
We just got to add a little different flair.
True.
Yeah.
Well, let's start off with Sugar and Vice, the Hannah Swensen mystery, since that's airing first on March 7th. We have a masquerade party to die for. Alison, since you've been in this role for 13 in this episode, but 14, congratulations, you guys, on the newest movie.
Thank you. Thank you. Very excited.
Thank you.
What is something that Hannah has taught you?
Well, Hannah's a great baker, so she's
Don't
taught
live
me
in
a
Lakeview.
lot. I've had to learn a lot about baking from Hannah, which has been fun. But I love that Hannah's a good listener. I think one of her superpowers is she's great at like picking up clues or just noticing details about who people are and things they're maybe not saying, but the reading between the lines of people. And I think that's an excellent skill and also useful in mysteries and a good habit to be in.
Well, this is for all three of you. So Peter Benson is the first time director for him in this series. How did his own unique flair and perspective on your guys' beloved characters and the series change your dynamics on screen and off?
Love working with Peter. As an actor, when you get to work with a director who's also an actor, you speak the same language immediately, and you just feel safe to try everything and be big or bring crazy things because you know he knows the acting part too, and he's not going to leave you what I call with egg on your face, like you look ridiculous. And he's so inspiring. After every take, he goes, "You're on fire," and he goes, he's such a cheerleader, but he's also such a good actor that at least for Dolores, he will come up and just give you, and you go, oh, that gives all a new color. So you put that into the next take. And I love working with Peter. Feel very safe and just, it's very creative.
What'd you think of him, Victor?
I mean, one thing I like about a director is not somebody that feels like they're stressed out all the time and they can't handle being the captain of the ship. He inspires a lot of confidence because he's very calm. He,
Mhm.
He never gets like fired up. He never gets riled up. And he comes and he has, like Barbara said, very specific, nuanced notes that can help change a performance dramatically with just a couple words here and there. He knows how to communicate because he's been on that side of the lens as well.
Well, Peter is not a very good actor, and he's calm on set because he's heavily medicated.
Whatever works.
I once convinced an actor that Peter Benson got kicked in the head by a horse when I was working with him, and he lost 50% of his IQ.
Well, now,
He had
Kavan,
a
I can't
substantial amount of IQ to lose.
He did.
That's so funny. And Peter actually has a great cameo in this too. So you guys can watch.
Oh, yeah,
and
keep your
Peter
eagle eyes
Benson.
out. You
Yeah.
won't, you won't, don't worry, you won't miss him.
Yeah.
I didn't.
When we finished this, Alison presented him with a framed huge photo that we all signed. So of him in
Of him.
costume.
He was so
Nice.
embarrassed. He was
Yeah.
like literally blushing. It was hilarious.
But he said he has it up in his office.
I
Does he
don't doubt
really?
it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I have an invite out for him, and he has said yes to come and join. It's just been obviously he's been very busy, so now I can't tell him what Kavan said.
Oh, yes, you can.
You have to.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
you
you
can.
have a
Peter
sling
can
right
handle
back.
it. I think he's got a great sense of humor.
He
And I
does.
will sorry, one more thing about Peter, since Kavan loves complimenting him, is that also he was in the mysteries for a long time. He did his own, so there was a lot of shorthand he already knew about doing. Like we have so many great directors we get the chance to work with at Hallmark, but doing the mysteries is specific and different, and it's important to get shoot all the clues and do really get all that on camera in a special way that's different from a traditional story. And so he kind of came in knowing all that, which was really awesome.
Can I mention something that you just told me, Allie, that every director that we've had, you know how you do the great baking montages with your monologue that you write? But you were saying that every director has brought a different flavor and like song to it. So I think Krista was a little more like murdered, and then they're all a little bit different, which I find fascinating because the director really can put their own stamp and flavor into the material.
Well, definitely. And it's a fun way to keep it fresh and different. And for you guys to learn different elements of your characters in general that obviously they're going to pull out of you. So, and see things different ways. So this brings a good question for all of you guys on board. For your guys' comedic timing in these mysteries are just so impeccable. And I love that. I can't tell you how many times I laughed out loud at both of these movies. And that's just the joy that you guys bring. But then, of course, you're also having that underline with that serious topic of a murderer. So how do you all go about balancing that? And I don't know if we want to do a round robin.
Yeah, I was saying we can't let Kavan go first. Pascale,
No.
you go.
Okay, Pascale.
Oh, me go first. You know what? I don't.
The two of them together, what's happening?
Okay, I will go first. And yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky with a murder mystery because you don't want to take away the severity of what you're actually talking about. But I do believe that people generally continue to tune into these mysteries because of the chemistry and comedy between the main players. And so it is a delicate balance. And I don't know. I mean, I'm glad you think we've hit the mark because that's what we're trying to do. And it is a delicate, tightrope to walk.
Yeah, that's exactly it. It's a tightrope, and you just try to like find moments to take it seriously and also, be scared. I think one of the things that's important is to feel the danger. I mean, there's a murderer on the loose. You can't sort of dismiss that, but I do think finding a way to have beats of humor mixed in and opportunities to lighten it or what the audience looks forward to. Pascal's totally right.
Well, Allie has written such great dialogue, and at least, especially for Dolores, she's so delicious. And so I'm still trying to kind of find all the extra things that I can put in with her. Because when she first started her sleuthing, it was kind of campy. Dolores loves to watch black and white whodunit movies. We always, Allie and I always look up phrases to see what we can put in the dialogue. But I also want to Dolores has become very good at her job. So it is a conscious fine line of having fun and being comedic, but then also being really smart about the mystery. I think that's way I'm trying to develop Dolores.
Love it. Kavan, did you have anything to add?
Victor, yeah. Oh, go.
I was just
Sorry.
going to say, isn't it odd that Hallmark is so PC in all of our stuff? Like, not too much kissing, not too much this, not too much that, but we kill somebody in every movie. You got to whack
Not a lot of
somebody.
blood, though.
Not a lot of blood, no, minimal blood. But I've always thought that kind of weird. But
Another dead body.
yeah, another dead body. Yeah.
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 Don't live in you guys are
Babbleton.
Babbleton, yes. Don't live in Babbleton or in Lake Eden.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Murder rates
Not
through the
saying
roof.
Yeah.
Lake Eden is technically set about an hour from where I live. So if you guys could just keep it on set, that'd be great.
We'll keep it safe. But Victor has a kind of a fun role too, because and being a cop too, Kavan, right? Like you do have to play the straight, serious side. And I love how Victor has done a good job of, getting to be a lawyer, like being super serious in court when you need to. That suit tie is all the way up to the neckline, and then you loosen up, on the date nights and stuff.
And he ad-libbed
That was an opening
last
line
scene.
for you to say something, Victor.
Yeah,
Jump
come on,
in.
Victor.
You're
ad-libbing.
all doing such a good job. I don't have to say anything.
Clearly, jeez.
Oh my gosh.
No, it's super fun to play two different characters. Basically, I play Chad in the office, who's very by the book, and he's got to keep up appearances. And then when I get to hang out outside the office, he plays he kind of lets his guard down a little bit more. Especially now, he's learned that he can trust Hannah, and their relationship has progressed a lot.
Perfect. Okay, so we have Nelly Knows Mystery, All Manners of Murder, which airs on March 14th with the lights out of a whodunit mystery party. So Pascale and Kavan, what can you tell us about who you're sitting at the table with and your guys' supporting cast? Because amazing. Loved all their stories too.
Yeah, we got really lucky. There was just a bit of a lull going on. There wasn't a lot shooting, so we really got some great actors to sign on. And the script was in the first script, it was really just sort of Pascale and I, but this script is very heavy with all the secondary characters playing such huge roles and everything, and it becomes an ensemble, and it does have a very Knives Out kind of vibe to it and a sort of Clue thing going on. So 5, 6, 7 really strong characters. So it was a hoot.
So I think
we were
what was
lucky
so
to get
great-
them.
Yeah, what was so great about getting the cast that we got is they're such strong actors who are generally leads in their own projects. And so they really fleshed out and developed each character. So each character stood very strongly, but also very uniquely. Like there was not a lot of crossover or kind of like wash of them. They all were very individualized, and that just added a lot of color and dynamic to the mystery.
Well, let's end on this. If each of your shows got to have their own tagline for a whodunit murder podcast as a group, could you guys come up with what your taglines would be? I know Nelly already has a column, but
Oh, you're the writer.
I know. Wow. That's
That's a good question.
Pressure's on.
I know.
Come on, Sweeney, you can do it.
Melt in your
No
mouth
pressure.
murder.
Melt.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's good.
Sounds sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a little too Hallmark After Dark, but I think that what we also offer, I do think a big part of Hannah Swensen Mysteries are the desserts, and I do talk to the baked goods, to the directors about like featuring, and the prop department is like really important in our show. And we have lots of like really, and they bake a lot of the stuff themselves from the Joanne Fluke books, and we try to really incorporate that. That's part of the fun of these books, is that she includes recipes in the novels. Sort of like Under the Tuscan Sun, she has a lot of recipes in the actual narration.
Yes.
And so I like to include that in the books or in the movies, because I think it's visually just beautiful and delicious and decadent. And maybe I should have done decadent death or something like that. But that's sort of a little more Hannah's speed is.
And
It's
I
got to be
can vouch for
delicious
that.
too.
Yeah, I can vouch for that because Barbara, when I played Dolores, like we just got back from a movie, I have gained 5 pounds. So I'm on a major diet because if you see, I eat all of the baked goods, almost
Barbara,
every scene I'm in.
can I just
And I
say,
literally eat them.
so the
because of
cookies
Dolores.
that you eat on set, what happens to those when you're done eating them?
Okay, so they know me. So literally on my cookies, I usually have one bite out of each one, and they used to throw them out. So now I have them put them in a box, and then I put in my suitcase for my grandkids when I come home. That's what I do.
True.
And they
Why
last.
waste a
I'm
good
impressed.
cookie?
They are very good cookies. They're
Yes.
triple chocolate chip cookies.
So you give your
None of the grandkids have asked you
why there's a bite
They're
missing?
grandkids, they're cookies. Who cares? Yes, no.
ESA took a bite out of them. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Mimi, they call
lucky.
me Mimi.
I'm
Thanks,
able to
Mimi.
maintain my hourglass figure because Chad doesn't eat any of the sweets on set.
That's true.
Ah.
Yet, we shall see.
Well, I gotta end it with saying I'm
Wait a
quite the
second.
Hallmark.
No, put these people on no. I want to hear what Kavan's answer is to this question. Give us a podcast line. You're not getting out from under
I
this.
just threw it to you.
No, you have to
I
have
was
your own.
okay. If I was going to
An
go with
episode to your
something,
movie? No.
the only thing that made sense for me would be what I was just going to echo what Pascale said is me go first. That would be my podcast. Me go first.
I want to see the outtakes on you guys' stuff. That's what I want to see.
As long as it's not being broadcast.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Well, thank you so much for your time, and I can't wait
Thank
to hear
you.
and see everybody's
you.
reviews of these movies because they're fantastic.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Catherine.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks, Catherine.